Good morning. I just got back on the Arizona Trail up on the Mogollon Rim. It's going to be a hot one today, but usually this time of the year it'd be snow. And so this is the last big push to get to as far as I can get. Probably not going to be Utah. I think someplace in the Grand Canyon before the trail gets shut down. But I just wanted to show people what when you look at far out at the water sources up here and it says tank, a lot of people think it's an above ground water tank, but this is hay meadow tank. So you just have to filter your water because it's just cow water. Really good stuff though. It's got a lot of protein in it. Here's a hack I wasn't even planning on today, but circumstances have changed that. So if you've watched my past videos in the last week or so, I had a pair of boots just like these, Ultra Lone Peak 3.5s. They were manufactured probably 10 years ago, and that's what I hike in. I buy them on eBay. And I brought a couple pair with me this winter, but it wasn't enough. I thought, well, I won't wear out 2 pair of boots this winter, but I have. And even though that pair had like 800 miles on them, they were coming apart. The sole was coming right off the boot, delaminating. So I had a brand new pair. I mean, I bought these on eBay too, and they're 10 years old, but they came in a box. I don't think they'd ever been out of the box. It had the shoe cardboard inside of them. I mean, they looked brand new. It's like getting a brand new set of tires to come out and do this last push on the Arizona Trail. But these shoes must have been stored someplace, maybe in some heat. And I didn't even get 10 miles on them. And I've got them duct taped right now, but tomorrow I'm gonna have to tie them. This whole sole is gonna come right off this boot. I still got 60 miles to go before I get to Flagstaff and can get some glue. So a new hack for me when I get to Flagstaff will be putting some JAB weld, which will hold 2 planets together. I'm gonna buy it's a mixture. You have to mix the 2. I'm going to buy a couple tubes of that and put it in the bottom of my pack in my kitchen drawer. If I had that, I could fix these tonight. They'd have to sit overnight to cure. But I don't have any adhesive. I think that's crazy. I've never carried it, but I will in the future. The other thing is, you've heard... everybody knows to carry some tape on their poles, but how much tape are you carrying? I've actually got probably 5-6 feet of Gorilla tape wrapped on these 2 poles, and I may use it all before I get to Flagstaff just to hold these boots together. And if you're going to carry tape on your poles, don't bring a foot. If you have to use it for maybe some kind of a medical pad you want to keep on your body or hold your boots together, you're going to need a lot of it. So make sure you put a lot on these poles. It just wraps around there. Probably 3 foot of that stuff doesn't come out a 1/4 of an inch. You don't even remember it's on there. Anyway, I'm kind of disappointed in these boots, but again, I think they just were probably stored someplace where it was hot, and some of the plastics just falling apart. I think I'll just get some JB weld and some 6000 when I'm in Flagstaff. I'll get a room for the night. Now just goop the heck out of them They've got to at least get me to the canyon.
So I've still got 30 miles to Flagstaff. I'm just trying to get there with at least all the parts so I can glue these boots back together. I'm learning how they are assembled. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my bottom sole there, that vibrant sole, and then I'm going to be screwed. So I'm trying to keep that on there, at least the majority of it, until I can re-adhesive it. Again, my newest hack is going to be hauling adhesive with me. I've never needed it all these years, but again, it's experience. Now that I need it and I don't have it, I wish I had it. So for the little bit of weight it takes to throw a little tube of adhesive in, it's going in my kitchen drawer for sure. Good morning. It's gonna be another beautiful day. I'm up early because I've got to get to Flag by Saturday before the post office closes. I had my wife go on Amazon and order a couple of different adhesives to try and keep these boots working for the rest of this trip. And I need to get to the post office before it closes or I'll be stuck in Flag for a whole weekend. So I got up at 4 this morning and I think I'll make it almost to Flag today, and then I can go in early in the morning. They've done a great job on this Arizona trail, and they're still working on it. It's so 12 years ago when I hiked this trail, there was, especially across the Mogollon here, there was a lot of time spent looking for the next rock cairn, figure out which way to go, and a lot of road walking, Forest Service road walking. But now it's this beautiful tread all the way across the Mogollon. It's just a pleasure hiking it. Thank you, Arizona Trail Association. So I've been following this old rail bed for the last, hour or so. First I saw all these things that looked like a fence had fallen down. Then I finally figured out they were railroad ties, old ones. So here's a labor-intensive project, piling all these rocks in here. There was a sign, but I didn't read it, so I'm not sure. It's probably going to Flag. But anyway, just another interesting Arizona trail fact. Not everybody gets up as early as I do, so I just woke these guys up. Sorry, gang. Okay. I'm out of Gorilla Tape, and I'm out of all my sports athletic tape. I still have a lot of bear rope left, so I might make it. I got about 18 more miles to Flagstaff. I'll get in there tomorrow, but I'm just trying to get through today. I'll sleep outside of Flagstaff about 3 miles tonight and go into the post office and get my care package with adhesive tomorrow. It's a hot one. Thank God for umbrellas. Steady progression. Out of tape, out of rope, gone to Ziploc bags to hold the front of my boot together. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know if the shoe gods are sending me a message or what, but I can take a hint. I'm taking it in case I have to limp in on one tire. Maybe I'll find the other one. So I made it to Flag with my boots. I'm just going over or under the I-40 overpass. It's about another half mile into town. But I'm thinking I might move here actually, because I'm just heading into town to get my resupply box. Haven't even made it to town yet, and the guy's already offered me money. You need some money, sir? So this could be a very lucrative area for a beggar. And I know for a fact what does it is wearing Ziploc freezer bags on your boots. That draws people in like honey for a bear. So we'll see how much money I make between here and the post office. Keep smiling. So this is my intensive care unit for boots. And got the heel back on. So I JB welded and E6000'd it. And then that whole tread came off all the way back to the heel here. It was just laying open. It didn't come off the very back, but if I hadn't tied it on, it definitely would have. But these boots I've always had, this toe piece here always flops, and I've always put JB weld on it, and it's always held for the rest of the life of the boot. So like I say, these things were like brand new. A lot of tread left. I should get another 800 miles out of these things if everything holds up like I expect it to. Anyway, this hack is have adhesive.